Can you trust your LCD on the back of your camera to make a proper exposure? The answer? Let's get into it. It's a beautiful winter day, and the scene is very dynamic because you have a lot of highlights, you have very little shadows, and so if you're out taking pictures, can you really trust the LCD to make proper exposure? The answer is kind of a two-part. First and foremost, when you take a picture and then you hit play, you're going to look at your LCD and think, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful thing ever, and perhaps it is. But keep this in mind. The LCD display, the preview that you are getting is a JPEG preview. And if you're shooting in RAW, the exposure is going to look differently. The JPEG exposure is going to look different than the RAW exposure. So can you trust the LCD when you are trying to properly expose an image? No, I don't shoot JPEG. The only time I've shot JPEG is probably on this GoPro that's mounted on the side of my car, but that's about it. So how do you make a proper exposure? You have to trust the histogram. And you might be thinking, I have to understand what those lines mean? Yeah, you really do. Because those histograms, especially in winter conditions like this, when you have so much highlights, the histogram is going to save your life. You have to trust it. You have to trust it more than you trust the LCD display on the back. To properly expose an image, push the histogram to the right as far as possible. Don't trust the LCD screen. But use your instincts. You may want an overexposed background. You may want an overexposed sky. And that's your thing? Cool. But just know that you're not going to probably get that back in post-production if you completely clip it while out in the field. I hope that helps. And if you have another technique, I'd love to hear it. Until next time, Roger out.